while we were just doing that tapping, your neck felt really sore about being a leader and speaking out.
Yeah, and I was coughing a lot and yawning a lot, trying to clear the throat area or the neck area.
Yeah. And did any past life, just start tapping, any past life or anything come up for you while that was occurring?
I just saw it as well being, creating a similar episode to what Linska had created, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of speaking up before where I felt like I'd been hung or something, maybe it was something
Yeah.
like that,
Mm-hmm.
because I was leading.
Mm-hmm. And are you feeling anything in your body right now? Is it still in your neck?
Back of my throat, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Even though I've got this sensation and emotion in the back of my throat.
Even though I got the sensation and emotion in the back of my throat.
And I feel like it's the result of me speaking up as a leader.
I feel like it's a result of me speaking up as a leader.
And being hung because of what I said.
Being hung because of what I said.
I asked my guides and higher self.
I asked my guides and higher self.
To help me process and release this sensation.
To help me process and release this sensation.
And belief.
And belief.
All the way back to its origin.
All the way back to its origin.
In this life and every life.
In this life and every life.
It no longer serves me.
It no longer serves me.
And I choose to release it.
And I choose to release it.
This feeling of being hung.
This feeling of being hung.
The speaking out.
Speaking out, can't breathe.
That can't breathe feeling. I thank the multidimensional layers of my DNA for remembering this.
I thank the multidimensional layers of my DNA for remembering this.
To protect me.
To protect me.
But it no longer serves me in my current incarnation.
It no longer serves me in my current incarnation.
In this lifetime.
In this lifetime.
In this consciousness.
In this consciousness.
This old pattern.
It's an old pattern.
And it doesn't belong here in my current life.
And it doesn't belong here in my current life.
And as a being of light.
And as a being of light.
With full free choice.
With full free choice.
It's my choice and my instruction to my DNA.
It's my choice and my instruction to my DNA.
That remembers that lifetime.
That remembers that lifetime.
Everything I felt.
Everything I felt.
That feeling in the back of my throat.
Feeling in the back of my throat.
That I can't breathe feeling.
I can't breathe feeling.
It's time to process and release it.
It's time to process and release it.
Removing that file from my computer.
Removing that file from my computer.
It's an outdated program.
It's an outdated program.
Everything that my body remembers.
Everything that my body remembers.
From speaking my truth as a leader.
From speaking my truth as a leader.
Fear of death.
Fear of death.
Being hung.
Being hung.
I can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
I choose to release it and let it go now.
I choose to release it and let it go now.
This is my instruction as a being of light.
This is my instruction as a being of light.
It no longer serves me to remember this in my DNA.
It no longer serves me to remember this in my DNA.
And I remove it from all pieces and parts of me.
I remove it from all pieces and parts of me.
In this lifetime.
In this lifetime.
It's safe for me to speak up as a leader.
Safe for me to speak up as a leader.
I have been speaking up as a leader.
I have been speaking up as a leader.
And I release all fear from my body.
And I release all fear from my body.
From my throat and my chest.
From my throat and my chest.
All the way back to all the lifetimes I've experienced it, including now.
All the way back to all lifetimes I've experienced, including now.
I want to feel safe speaking my truth in the future.
I want to feel safe speaking my truth in the future.
I won't be hung for it this time.
I won't be hung for it this time.
I won't be killed for it this time.
I won't be killed for it this time, but I do have that fear.
Mhm. Releasing the fear.
Releasing the fear.
It belongs to another lifetime,
It belongs to another lifetime,
another consciousness.
another consciousness.
People may disagree with what I've got to say.
People may disagree with what I've got to say,
People may be angry,
may be angry.
but they're not going to hang me for it this time.
They're not going to hang me for it this time.
Some people will agree with me.
Some people will agree with me.
Everyone has free choice.
Everyone has free choice.
And I have free choice to speak my truth.
And I have free choice to speak my truth.
Without the fear of being killed.
Without the fear of being killed.
Without the fear of being hung.
Without the fear of being hung.
And I choose to speak my truth with grace.
And I choose to speak my truth with grace.
Without it being fear-based.
Without it being fear-based.
I choose to speak the truth.
I choose to speak the truth.
And shine the light on the truth.
And shine the light on the truth.
That's what I came here for.
That's what I came here for.
Without the sensation of fear.
Without the sensation of fear.
Holding me back.
Holding me back.
Releasing all the fear from that lifetime.
Releasing all the fear from that lifetime.
It has no business being present in my body now.
It has no business being present in my body now.
And I instruct it to leave my body.
And I instruct it to leave my body.
All the way back to its origins.
All the way back to its origin.
My sole purpose is to speak up.
My sole purpose is to speak up.
And to speak the truth without fear.
Speak the truth without fear.
Mm-hmm. So there's a different way of speaking the truth when it's not driven by fear, when it's not driven by anger. Look at the way Nelson Mandela spoke.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't driven by anger and fear. He spoke the truth, but in a truthful, gentle way that wasn't biased by anger and bitterness and fear.
Yeah, I just feel like probably some of the anger and stuff that's come up is that past life stuff that we've just cleared now, which is, you know, obviously the cellular memories coming through when you trick, yeah. So that feels a lot more peaceful now.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you.
Excellent.